Hello, welcome to my VOD channel. I do a lot of programming and some other things like playing games. If you want to see the streams live, you can watch them on my Twitch. There's a link in the description. Without any further delay, let's get to the stream. All right. Oh, crap. We're on. Okay. Been a little while. By a little while, I mean, what is this? 11 days? 10 days? Over a week? Yeah. So, if you've been paying attention, you'll probably notice immediately that the lighting is a little bit better in my room. I spent the last couple days installing LEDs in my room. Office. And it was a small nightmare. But it's done. They work really well for the most part. And yeah. Much better lighting in here now. Still got my lamp, but now I've got the added illumination of all these LEDs. Okay. So where we left off, I was trying to determine, I think, why I was getting an issue with the patches stuff. I think for now I'm just going to ignore it and fix that problem later. Because it's really tough. It's a really rough issue. I don't actually know if I have a simple solution for it. Hang on a sec. Let me clear some notifications here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's just get to it. So, the patches. I have no idea what was causing any of these issues, to be fair. So this produces the patch. And it adds everything to the list, right? It's less than or equal to saturation. Indeed. Okay, so what I'll do just for debug stuff, I'll just go ahead and comment out, whoa, lag. Massive lag. I'm just going to comment out this whole thing. Should return result. And okay. Alrighty. So basically what we were doing is I was messing with configurations here. Trying to I don't know. Trying to get a good terrain balance. So essentially what I figured out was that the roughness thing was not very good. Not very good. And I want to change that. Rugged, roughness, rugged. Essentially, I don't have very good values for mixing any of this. So essentially what I think I needed to do was I just needed to, yeah. So, yeah, we're just going to delete all this. If my scroll wheel would actually scroll up, I wish I could do that. So, just get rid of all of it. We're going to start over. So first thing I want to do is I just want to have Actually, I don't even remember how do I do this? So I want grass on dirt. Is that right? Grass on dirt. And I don't think I need to specify that. Yeah, I just need conditions. Conditions, all conditions. Can I comment all this out very easily? Refactor comment? No. Edit. Code. Comment. Hey, okay. All this commented out. I'm just going to start with grass on dirt. And we're going to see if that works. And we're going to build up from here. Let me get... I should double check my stream is good, right? Test, 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 hello, hello. Right? Test, 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 hello, hello. Right? Test, test, test. Sound looks good. Okay. So, essentially what I'm going to do here is... Yeah, I already said it. I'm going to build up from here. I'm going to start with something really simple, and I'm just going to add layers to this. And... Well, I think I already moved the random respawn, right? Did I move that? Let's see here. We'll just call this land. Yeah. And there's no real reason for me to actually change the name. I just, whatever. It's whatever. Whatever, I changed it anyway. Too late. Okay. So now what we're looking to do is upload core world generation. All right. Okay. Server stopped and is booting up. Okay. Dog is barking. Classic. I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. So, server is restarted. We can flip on over. Okay. Whoops. I cut all my audio out by accident. Did I mess something up? What? Did I mess something up? Where's all the... That's funny. So there's no water anywhere. Despite the fact that I said grass on dirt conditions. Wait, did I write that wrong? No, that's correct. Grass on dirt. With no condition. It's okay, so this might be a mistake that I made then. All right. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Okay. So what we're missing here is that when there are no conditions, it actually does nothing. So when we do match conditions, conditions matches, if it's empty, we say nothing. Yeah, that's what we do. So essentially what I need to do here is I need to say if conditions that is empty. So if there are no conditions, we say, okay, we've matched it. We've matched one. That's what we say. Indeed. So, little mistake. It's fixed now. It's been fixed. Remember how to do this. Verify. Yep. Man, it's really been a while. All right, we're good. Let's upload that. Apologies for smacking the mic there. Okay. All right. Boot it back up. We should be good to go. It should work now. Yeah, should work now. Awesome. Oh, okay. I was about to say, why am I not spawning? Excellent. Okay, we've got grass on dirt now. Okay. We are in survival. Massive lag. All right. Grass on dirt has happened. Now, what is it? All right, I'm back. Ooh, keep smacking the mic. Okay, so I wanted to fly around and put that there. Okay, all right. So just wanted to fly around and do, what is it? World origin data? Okay. So let's start by doing something like the exact opposite of this. Let's do that. So let's make it so that soil, when the soil gets really low, we'll do sand. Really low soil. I think that'll be a good start. So we'll say, was it sand on sandstone? Sand on sandstone. There we go. When soil, I think we need to do like max. Because these are all minimum values. Right. Yeah. So when soil we'll start at negative 0.8. Did I do some of these wrong? Wait, I'm a little confused. So when I leave it like this, the default is what? And I gotta document it somewhere too. Config, process, conditions. So if we just have a value, it's a minimum value, which will be 0, and when we reach that value, it becomes 1. Okay. So yeah. Otherwise, if I just specify like a max, contains key max, get key max, spreads. Okay. Minimum value is not null. Do this, minimum value was null. Default min, which is negative 1, I think, something like that. Default max 496. Ah, okay. this value, and then beyond that, it drops to 0. Okay. So yeah, maximum of negative 0.8. We do sand on sandstone. So let's do that. Let's see if this gives us some deserts that we like. Okay. Gotta clear the world, of course. And I should just be deleting the regions and not the whole folder like that. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. Yep. Well, we got some desert already. And this is very huge. Okay. Great. That's what I was looking for. Very large patch. And it goes under the water too. That's like a very straight line out there. Well, I mean, when they're looking at surface. Yeah, this line is perfectly straight. Okay. So I think that was something that I figured out, was that I needed to make the edges of these fuzzier. It's a very, very straight line and it's not fuzzy at all. It's actually just a very, very clean line. Which I think I don't want. I think you don't want that. You want some really low level variation on this. Yeah, I mean, look at this. That's ridiculous. Just actual straight line. I mean, I suppose you'd be looking at it from the surface, so maybe this doesn't look so bad. Maybe. But yeah, I think that was one thing I actually did have an issue with. So what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to switch to, let me just make sure stuff is not showing. That can be closed. To the right side. Okay. We're going to switch to desktop. There we go. Okay. What a machine. And I'm going to do some exporting here. We can look at one of these scripts that I made. Some files, master terrain. Yeah, here's all the outputs. Scroll up, please. Okay. So as you can see here, very unnoisy, which is definitely not what I'm looking for. I guess you could flip it like this. I won't actually be messing with nodes either. So, soil quality. I suppose I could do something like a I guess perhaps I just needed to increase the octaves by 1. Is that really what I... Ooh. No, I want some, like, proper distortion. So leave this at 2, I think. And... rescale. I don't think that's actually necessary. But alright, so here's what I'm going to attempt to do. I'm going to insert in here like a perturbate or something. So how can I do this? Filter, blur, noise, add, no. Wait, is it what I'm looking for here? Noise and not normal noise. What does this do? Dude. Anything happening there? Ah. Aha. Yeah, that's not what I want. I want to, like, take it and push it around a little bit is what I want to do. Ah, there we go. Displace. So can I just use distortion distance? Can I just do this? I definitely want this to be mask. Nothing happening. Direction. Distance. Oh. Okay. Oh. This won't really do well for... Aha! Okay. So for now, I will actually just increase the octave. Also perhaps decrease the persistence. So I guess we'll do... Four octaves. 0.22, sure. We'll do this. So I can very simply just export these. Yeah, this is one of the things that I was doing. A little bit silly, but it's what I gotta do. rather than paying, what is it, like $400 to be able to do this automatically. They gave me the tools to do it manually, so I'll do it manually. We've even got a Python script that I wrote to actually combine these images automatically, which definitely big time saver. And we'll find out just how much this fuzzies the edge. And I think I actually did some modifications where I need to rebuild it, actually. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Once I finish this, I'll go check. That's the last one. I'll check to see what I need here. Yeah, a lot of these maps don't work because they rely on this merged height map. Indeed. Okay. So let's check out. Survival map. World machine builds. Height map no erosion. Height map roughness. Humidity. Yeah, the issue with some of these they just simply require the entire thing to be built in one go. They don't support, they don't work with other things. Okay. So we've got these files, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think I just run this, and then it will go. It will go. Excellent. Okay, great. And now we've got our image. Aha! It's all one big 4K image. Does that look fuzzy? A little fuzzy. Fuzzier, you know? It's impossible to see the actual quality of it because I can only see, what is it, like 256 shades of gray from white to black, 256 steps. And that image actually has 16,000 steps. So, all right. Now, merged. So let's check this. So merged height map. Okay, cool, it's loaded. Erosion. Good. Roughness merged. Good. And now these files can be built completely. That was one thing that I missed, I think. And then I think I was just going to skip the blur. I wasn't actually going to do a blur on this. All right. So now I do a proper 4K. And then what I have to do is I have to export these at 1K resolution and then, right? Let's go here. So yeah, and then I just have to build this and then manually do stuff. Because a lot of these didn't function correctly because of the blur, mostly because of the blur. Things at the edges were very odd. Okay. So now I do a build, I guess. Finished instantaneously. All right. Elevation. What? Huh? It's not there. What? Do a blur for the elevation and then I... Oh, yeah. Right to disk. There we go. That's what I had to do. Right to disk. Right to disk. Right to disk. And right to disk. I turn those off because obviously I'd only be building them like one time. Tiles, full humidity, full elevation, full rugged. I think I got these all. Okay. Just gonna double check that these were right. Okay. So now I can pop on to Photoshop, I guess. And I'll make these larger. Okay. Here we are. Humidity. Rugged. That was a big thing with the rugged actually because at the edges of maps, at the edges of tiles, slope wouldn't be measured correctly. And then wind. $496. Yep, that's where I left it at, I think. Save as. selected elevation. Yeah. So we have elevation, humidity, rugged, temperature, wind. Good, it's all there. I don't think I actually needed to do all these, but I'm gonna do them anyway. That did save it in 16-bit. Good. Okay. Then we got humidity. Those save really fast, okay. This is temperature. Okay, creeper just walked by. A little spooky. And then this is wind. Did I? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And then I need merged these three. Copy and replace. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, variety. Just delete that. Okay. Got the new image files. I don't think I needed to blur or do the whole thing, but I did the whole set anyway. For now, and from now on, I have everything built out, so I can just worry about specific ones that I need to change. Only issue is that we kind of do things like temperature and humidity will get, because I upscale them, I'm not really preserving a lot of detail on small scales. But I think perhaps it'll be fine. Right now it's just a 1:4 difference, which isn't so bad. Eventually, though, I'm gonna need to figure out how to properly export some of these things. The main issue is that the blurs that I use and the slopes as well, the blurs and the slopes don't work well tiled, at least manually tiled. if I were to use World Machine's tiling function, which I would have to pay for. They do process larger tiles and then blend the edges together when they do it. So it actually doesn't suffer from that issue. Okay. Let's see here. I checked the maps, so I need to stop the server and re-upload soil. I'm going to re-upload all of them, but mainly this was just to get soil. Gotta back out pretty far. Collected. Okay. And I will just re-upload these. Okay. Very big image files. You can go ahead and flip over this. All right. Okay. World should be reset. Yep. All right, let's go. The edges look a bit fuzzier. Do they? That's still a really straight line. Very straight line. Yeah, it's still remarkably straight. Okay, so didn't work. Did not work. So we'll go back to this. And we'll adjust it again. So persistence, perhaps we need 0.25. 0.25. Let's go wild. Let's go that. Let's do that big. Okay. All right. I'll just rebuild all this. And this time I'm only going to do the soil, so it's not going to be like not going to be a long time. Not going to take very long. Sorry, I hope that didn't sound horrid. I took a bite with the microphone really close to my mouth there. But I just realized something. Because of my incredible genius and foresight, I only have to build the tiles that I actually want to inspect. So I don't have to build the whole thing every time I do this. I could just build the 1 1 1 2 2 1 2 2s just for them in the middle of the world where I'm actually at, rather than the whole thing. But here we are. Okay. So I'm going to rerun this and so I need to go to some of these, delete that. Because the tiles also output on certain other ones, I end up with an error happening if I don't clear them out. Okay. Run that again. Okay, so we'll be back momentarily. All right, I'm back. Just in time for this song too. All right. Merge finished. Let's upload those files. Am I still on it? I am. Let me drop down the ground. Disconnect. And we'll stop the server. Right. I have to move this over. Soil. Replace. Okay. Well, the file got 3 megabytes larger, so that must be a good sign that we got more detail. Okay. Booting it back up. And hopefully now we get fuzzy edge. What? My scene just went from the same thing to the same thing. Come on now. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Coming right for me. Okay. It is still a remarkably straight line. It's slightly more perturbed now. It is. I I actually have no idea. Is this fine? Is this okay? Is this okay? That's funny. It runs right onto the coast. Let's go the other way. Is this okay? Oh. This used to cut through here, and now it doesn't. It extends out to here. Odd. I wish I could get, like, really fine detail on this. How could I do that? Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is okay. I mean, it doesn't look like Minecraft, though. That's the thing. I can't say that I've really seen straight lines like this on Minecraft. They usually don't have straight lines. I mean, this wanders quite a bit. It does wander, at least. It's not a perfectly straight line. Because when on the ground, I mean, it doesn't really look any different. Oh, come on. Okay. Daylight. I mean, yeah, if I'm on the ground, I think this is fine. And really, that's what I should be judging on. I shouldn't be judging it on like what it looks like from above. I mean, perhaps this is fine, right? For soil. Perhaps this is fine. Because when I think of the edge of a desert onto normal land, I think of it, it is kind of a straight line. I mean, it's going to wander a bit, but it isn't. I don't know. Oh, please. Enderman took some sand. Let's see if we can find another spot that has some low values. I mean, this direction should be getting high, but we can find another spot that should be low. See how it looks somewhere else. Just drop in again. Good sign. This way? Ah, this way? Alright, we're dropping. Soil is decreasing. And it's increasing again. Yeah, I just want a local minimum. I wonder what this would look like decorated. Would this look okay? Let's keep heading up. That looks really cool. Very, very sharp. Yes, stone is exposed. It's that steep. Also, these should be two. I mean, I guess they are, actually. Let me go somewhere flat real quick. One, two, three. And then right here, 1, 2. Yeah, it's removing some. I guess maybe it should be removing more, because that is quite steep. I don't know. This is really wild. Oh, we're getting sand over here. It's the whole area, too. It doesn't really walk back and forth a substantial amount. This looks wicked. What is this? What is this? This looks wicked. One of the things about this is I haven't actually looked at this terrain yet. I built this terrain, but I haven't actually wandered around and looked at it. This looks really neat. Like, it's a gentle slope and then it just plummets. And then it rises up again. It's really cool. Oh, it's just like one layer of sand. Oh, this is 2. Why was that just 1? Three. I mean, I guess I did crank up the, like, have a really high slope bias, didn't I? Yeah. There's a lot of exposed sandstone, like even on the surface. Just want to jump down here and look at this. Like, what is happening down here? This is really cool. Very neat. Okay. See how rugged is right here. 0.4. 5.6. 6.8. 8. 9.1. Wow. 9.5. I bet it could almost go to 1 somewhere around here. 9.7, yeah. And then I stand up here and then it's 0. 0.25. Oh, -1. Yeah. Rugged needs to have like a pretty large spread, I think, for it to look natural. Oh, this is a nice wavy line. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, this might be partly the issue. We have things like this. There's like very straight lines going vertically up a hill, and you can see a lot of the terrain in one spot. I feel like it's just not right. It's just not right. I'm looking at rugged too. Negative 0.51. I feel like I could use rugged as a slope counter instead. So that's basically what it was made to be, a slope thing. Yeah, this just doesn't feel right. Sand going up the mountain like this. Because you would think sand, sits in flatter areas. Or at least, I mean, this just means that I need something kind of to cover the gap, right? But also, I think it really is that I just don't have a noisy enough edge. This is a very hard edge. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can increase that edge a little bit. Let's go back to... and here. Let's do, what was it, like 1, 1, 1, 2? Around there? Probably, right? So... maybe 0.4. Do I need another octave? I'm at the point where I could probably have another octave. Could add 2 more. See what this one looked like again, but with this. The whole thing gets a lot darker. Okay. Let's try 0.4 with 7. Yeah, 7 is about where it stops with the thing. Okay. Let's try that. And I'll just do all the 1s and the 2s. Or, well, yeah, I'll just do the insides, I think. No, I should just do the whole thing. I mean, if I'm going to do it at all, I should just do the whole thing. Okay. Let's go. Wish you could set up a script to do it for me. Theoretically, I could, but they also make you pay to run scripts. The same price as the merged build, actually. Or the tiled build, actually. It's not even that I could pay for a cheaper version just to use my own script, or to write a full script to do a tile build. Tile build. A fake tile build. Maybe I should check the memory. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing on memory? Oh, we're doing fine. Very fine. That's all of them. Okay. Great. Now I should be able to run this script right away. Yep. And then I must restart the server and stuff. Hello? What? Okay, weird. It wasn't letting me change file. Ah, right. I need to move it. Got much bigger that time. Gained 5 megabytes. Or 4 megabytes. Because I can't do the math. All right. It's ready to go. Okay. Oop. Before we get shot to death. And the line is not fuzzier. Man. I almost want to say it's getting there. It's getting close. I almost want to say it's changing, but I really can't tell. It's really hard to tell. Oh, that's actually substantially different now. Wait a second. This did used to be a proper line from where I'm standing all the way up. Now it's not. Okay, time. Please. What? Game rule? Oh, I wrote game mode. Freeze the sun. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this used to be a straight line from all the way over here. And now it's not. So we're definitely getting somewhere. Just not... well, okay, this wanders a bit now. This is wandering quite a bit. I think in order to get what I want, though, I actually have to add a pretty strong and very, very fine noise map on top of it. Oh, interesting. We got an oasis in the middle of the desert. Well, that's a good sign, at least. This is something that I wanted to happen naturally. And it has happened. Great. Of course, by the way, that won't change biomes. When I do biomes, the biome maps will be very, very much fuzzier, which means you have to have substantial changes to the terrain for anything to happen. Yeah, these are just like sandstone walls because all the sand is slid off. Right? Makes sense. You would expect there to be no sand on something this steep, right? Okay. Oh, how did this one get taken out too? Yeah, this one got taken out too. Nice. This is a huge desert. For negative 0.8, this is massive. That's what I would want, that's for sure. Okay, this is like the fuzziest it's ever gotten. We have like a sharp line here. It does this. But I want even fuzzier. So yeah, I think it's gonna have to be something that I have to really do manually. I think the overall wandering of it is fine. Although I kind of feel like we're never gonna get what I actually want out of this. So I think I'm gonna bring this back down to bring that down to 6, maybe 5. 6. Yeah, we'll leave it at 6. And I will do another noise on top of this, and basically what will happen is solid noise. Essentially the idea here is that, let me find one that looks good. Yeah, this looks good. I want to add another layer of noise on top of this that is very, very fuzzy. Perhaps. Actually, I wonder if I would get more God, I need to stop hitting my mic. Would I get more variation by adding another noise on top of this, just for additional distortion? Or should I just keep working on this and trying to make this more substantial? Maybe that's what I should do. Just up to 4.5. 8. I don't know. Definitely as I increase the persistence, this gets like a lot more contrasting. The contrast is spiking rapidly. I guess steepness is really high, actually. Ooh, that might have been one thing that I've been doing wrong, isn't it? Huh. What if I drop the steepness slightly? Okay, let me look at a full. Let me look at a full here. I need to bring this over so I can actually look at it. So this is what that really looks like. Steepness is like maxed. I think it was at 0.9. Huh. This definitely will shrink things. Oh, I can get really fuzzy doing this. Haha. Maybe I do just like spike up the persistence and I bring the octaves to something that I want. This does make it like super duper fuzzy. This makes it super duper fuzzy. Let me go to 5.5. Yeah? And try this one out. We start to get lines like this through it, which is probably not what I really want to have. Yeah, that is one of the things about this. Tuning the noise like this. Huh. Definitely more art-like stuff. What is this, 115? Exact middle? Yeah, I think that's the exact middle. Or up 150 plus 15. Or, yeah, 150 plus 15. 165. Sorry. Apparently I don't know math. Really trying to think about this. What if I decreased feature scale? No. Don't do that. Yeah. 8 and 0.5. The thing about this is that it's really hard to tell. Because this is really just super hard to see the steps that it actually takes on these small values. Because really like the negative 0.8 happens like here where it's just totally dark. And it's just really hard to actually see in that. Perhaps this is enough though. 0.5 and 8. If I bring that down, do I notice a difference? Yeah, I noticed a difference. Okay, so we got 0.5 and 8 and see what happens. Build it all out. This is kind of the one issue is that this is definitely one thing that I realized why I need to start small and just adding one thing at a time. Because then I can figure out, is my noise bad? Is my noise poor? Or are my values poor? And I can immediately notice that my noise is poor. The quality is bad. But if I can just figure this one part out, I mean, how integral? Yeah, how integral is soil quality? I mean, it's the difference between. Actually, it's kind of a lot. It defines where your deserts are, where your plains are, where you might have something like dense forest. You need to have some high quality soil for a forest, to grow massive trees on them. So it's actually it is pretty important to have that. Essentially, my procedure here is I give myself a whole bunch of tools to use, a whole bunch of knobs to turn, and then I can have something that looks really nice by the end of it. At least I think that's kind of the way that it goes, right? Because I already start with a pretty good head start over Minecraft, at least. Because I already know exactly what kind of terrain cover, what kind of biomes that I want, what kind of vegetation will appear. I know all that. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. Now I build. That'll run. And I should have stopped the server already. "21 kilobytes on soil." All right. It's been merged. Server has been stopped. All right. Gained 5 megabytes. Very nice. Oh. You got a really long upload. I'm hearing sounds. Very strange. Okay. Okay. Everything is uploaded, and we start. All right, let's go see what happens. Oh, come on. Why is it a slow start? Why is it a slow start? Why does that happen sometimes? If I join too early, it kills the server speed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. You know, I wasn't creative, and I rejoin, and it puts me in survival, and I fall to my death and die. Just that simple. Okay. We got some terrain. I just put myself into survival. Okay, so we're getting some. We got a lot fuzzier now. We got much more fuzzy. And this used to be over here. Or did it? Is this the same spot? I don't know. But that's interesting. You know, that happens. That happened. A thing. Just gonna run along this line here. Definitely liking this a lot more. This is a lot nicer. Definitely nicer. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Whoa, what? Wow. Is it a little spooky? Huh? You just have just down to the abyss at the bottom. Okay. Let's follow the line. Yeah, this used to be over here. It like keeps creeping out further and further this way. It's definitely, you know, wavier. The main issue, as we just saw earlier with adding this waviness, though, is that we get I mean, I guess we're not seeing that very often. I was going to say we're going to get those patches where the biome seems to, or the terrain just seems to, yeah, like this. Like we just get a little patch further in, which honestly, I'm fine with that. I'm a-okay with that. See if I can't find another. Oh, world gen data. A very high number of soil here, and we reached the edge of the world. This is really interesting. I wonder if there's a spot where it's like a proper it's not this massive drop off into the water everywhere. There should be something like that somewhere. It's like almost like a natural cavern appeared here. Interesting. Soil is at 0.9. Super good land. Okay. Definitely in the wrong part of the world. I gotta sit back. Yeah, we're back to the spot. I think we just go this way. We'll go around the land this way. Ooh, hang on. Yeah. We get some, like, low land next to the water over here. It's not very much. This is pretty good. Yeah, it's like going in and out of the water too. It's really nice. I actually don't know what happens over here. There's supposed to be a big mountain range somewhere. I don't actually know where that is. This is definitely a valley area. Look, judging by the terrain. Very, very low. How low is this? $67. Interesting. Yeah, that's like just a really big bull right there. I will say I definitely like how the terrain looks. It's just going to be the biggest challenge is probably decorating it. And actually bringing it to making it a little, playable. This is very high, very big drop. What are we at? 124. Is that sand in there? Wait, what is happening here? I think it's like partially, oh, come on. What's going on down here? Yeah, what is this? I don't think it's worth really paying attention to. It's just interesting that there's this very sharp line here. Okay. Oh, here we go. See, that looks great. Under the water here, like that? That looks really nice. I like how that looks. I mean, I might have figured it out, to be honest. Wait, what is this, like, line along the bottom here? Interesting. Definitely the only issue is that this is like quite straight, But is that a problem? To me, it looks wrong. Why does it look wrong? It looks wrong because it's a really straight line up a hill. It seems like a straight line up a hill like this just doesn't seem right. But is that wrong? Is it... Can I... Wait, how do I... F1? Is it not F1? What? Wait, what? Isn't it F1 to toggle? What? It's F1 to hide things, right? Okay, it is F1. Just the first 10 times I pressed it, nothing happened. All right, great, good to know. My keyboard's going out of business. All right. I really like this characteristic of the terrain. These features that just kind of appear. This is caused by the erosion, because I just have really high channeling. So sometimes it's just like, yeah, let's just cut a very, very deep channel in the middle of a steep terrain like that. I really do like it. Ah, here we go. More desert. High up in the mountain this time. I think one of the issues is that, whoa, what is this? That is weird. Okay, good. We like weird though. Big oasis in the middle here. Yeah, this looks a lot better. This looks a lot better. You see, now we don't have a straight line going up the hill anymore. It's all over the place. That is really all over the place. Interesting. Interesting. Perhaps I cranked it up a little too far, maybe, potentially. Wait a second. Let's go back in that. Let's go back to that. What's the soil around this area? Interesting. I'm trying to visualize the surface decoration at these locations as well. I'm kind of realizing something with this terrain generation. I would still like the cover to follow the shape of the terrain a little bit. But how is that possible? Like if we have mountains, I'd want, you know, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I think I might have gone a little too wild with trying to think about this. How could I make the edges fuzzy as they are now without something like this being as common as it is? Because it's fine that it happens. It's definitely a little too common. It's happening all over the place here. I mean, something like that is fine. Like, you wouldn't even notice that it's really broken, but I mean, I'm definitely starting to like the shape of this now. Perhaps what I need is okay. So for soil, I definitely want soil to be the biggest factor in placing sand. At least like inland sand. Obviously the oceans are gonna have a lot of sand. So are like water. Will be sand. Just trying to think about this. All right, I'm back. Let's go to... Okay. Let's see here. So, I think one thing I need to do is perhaps drop this number. Maybe down to 4. 4, 5. And then I could crank up... Let's look at this. This looks a good spot. Ah, I know what I can do. I know what I can do here. I just want this to go straight out here. So I can use this to look at it. Let's see where... what maps to -0.8? Let's just see that. And then 0.2 divided by 2, 0.1, 0.1 times 330, 33. So 0 to, let's say 66. Expand. Yeah. So here's what the edges really look like. And 33 is this gray value in the middle. So let's... B? No, that was not it. F? Preview locked. Here we go. So we go here. Right? Yeah, we go here. And now we can really look at what's happening in the middle. If I crank up octaves again. I mean, I'm trying to spot if this does anything. It looks like we're kind of at the limit there. What if I crank up steepness? Okay. I think we'll leave that where it is. It's really, really tough to... I wish I could visualize it. Like, just as like a mapping of 1-to-1, you know? I mean, I get... I can. I literally can. I literally can. So... 34... 32. Look at that. I can see it exactly. What if I made these the same? No, it just trips out. What if I did 32.5 and 33.5? All right, there we go. So now I can actually see what's happening here. So when I increase the octaves, do we get that fuzzier edge that I really want? Aha. Definitely getting that fuzzy edge that I want, that I'm looking for. Yeah, see? So it actually even matters all the way up to 10. And then it starts to kind of be much less important. So maybe 9. And use all these dots that we can see out there. So I bring persistence down to 0.4. Now we're not getting that fuzzy edge anymore. Aha. So if my scroll wheel would function like a normal scroll wheel for a moment, that'd be great. I want to zoom in one tiny little bit right here. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So now you can really see it taking full effect here. So we think 9 octaves. I mean, I'd still almost like even more than that. Can we get more? More fuzzy? I want stuff like this, but like all over the place. And it's not happening. We're getting quite a bit of it, to be honest, at least. Any other spot around here? This is a good one. Yeah, this is super fuzzy. Go to decrease steepness. Yeah, see, look at that huge straight line we have there. So I think in order to get what I actually would like, I really do have to use some kind of perturbation of this. But this at least is a great visualization to see what's happening with things. Although it is kind of I have just realized one thing about this though. Oh my gosh, the amount that it zooms in one single go is absurd. I'm still missing a whole lot of detail just visually because it is going from black to white, and even though this is like, 1,000 steps between these two values, I can only see a quarter of that. So stuff like this is really promising when I see blurry edges. When I see this very sharp edge though, it tells me in that area it is really, really sharp. So there's got to be something that does what I'm hoping for, where it will distort it. Oh, well, I guess it actually was one of these here. Displacement. Yeah. I definitely do want a displacement on this. So let's look at this. Okay, output hit mask. Oh no, that's the problem. Is that a problem? I think it is. Tile builds don't work with the displacement. But I suppose if I do it on a small enough scale, it'll be fine, right? The only issue I can imagine happening is right where something crosses. Right where something, well, not crosses, but stays really close to the edge like this, but even closer than that. All of a sudden you would have this like really fuzzy edge, and then you hit this like line where it's just a dead straight line with maybe significantly less variation, because we go outside of this area and all of a sudden it's a lot less distorted. I wonder about adding noise, but I don't think that's actually what I want to do at all. Let me just see what noise looks like. Is this really doing anything substantial? Oh, wait. It actually does noise up the edge quite a bit. Definitely not what I'm looking for, though. Definitely not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a shape like that. Yeah. Okay. So for this one, I suppose I can just use a vector xy. Doesn't really work. Angle and distance. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Okay. So let's get another random noise generator. And I suppose I need 2 of these, I guess. All right. Direction. Nothing. Distance. Repeat edge. What's this doing? Yeah. Definitely don't want that. I want more like 3 meters of distance. Distortion angle. Feature scale 1. 1. Okay, I suppose I probably need to actually look at these. Just do 8 octaves on these. This probably needs to be even smaller, like 0.1. So if I have none, five. Ooh. Definitely doing what I'm looking for. Well, that's perhaps a little too intense. Yeah. Direction, does this do anything? Very interesting. I'll just leave it at 0. Yeah, repeat edge. Mirror interior. No, just repeat edge. Repeat edge. We need to make these even smaller, like 80. 80 meters. That's crazy looking. I mean, 30 might just be way too much already. Alright, we'll start with 15. I think this is even still not big enough. 50. Or not small enough, I meant to say. My gosh. Like, how far in does it zoom? Like, I'm scrolling up one time, and it's like scrolling in 5 times. Yeah, like, where is that? Jeez. I just want to zoom in a very small amount. Can I get 1 tick? Okay. We got to where I wanted to be, actually. So I bypass this. And then we use it. Okay. This could work, I think. This could work. I guess I could just do, like, disable. Yeah. We're getting that fuzzy edge that I really wanted to have. Alright, let's just look at this. What happens in this? Yeah, like I don't see anything changing. Okay, cool. We'll try this out. And I did modify this. I dropped the octaves back down, dropped the persistence down. So you just have 2 random noise fields here. Displacing it. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I just want to see what happens here. If I set this to something like rigid, billowy. I don't know if that's really doing anything special. I guess this one makes them pokier. This one also looks like it makes them pokier. It's like changes are more dramatic. If there is a change, it's a little bit more dramatic. I'll just leave it there. Basic. I won't mess with those. Okay, time to do this again. We'll build them all out. Let's take that off. We'll see how this does. Is there a setting I can change that I won't do that every time? I guess there is nothing that does that for me. Okay. And I broke my flow there, so I just want to make sure that I actually built this correctly. $10 GB. What? 10? Why do you lie to me? It says you're using 7. 11. I don't know where it's getting that number from. It's definitely not hitting 11. Ooh, I got very tired all of a sudden. My eyes got heavy. What are we at? 2 hours? About time for a break. Past time for a break. Oop. Yeah. This is my alarm telling me it's time to go to sleep. Yeah, I should really start these streams at like 4 o'clock. Should really start these streams earlier. Sorry I hit the mic again. I keep hitting it. While I'm doing this, I can also run through and stop the server and delete the files. Of course, it's also going to be very, very slow and just wait forever for me to be able to change a file. I don't know what they did. Pebblehost had like really good FTP, and now it's like it literally takes 15 seconds to reconnect. Sometimes. I wonder if some like big host got put on the same machine as me, and now I'm like seriously competing with resources for them. Oh, okay. Well, that was all of them. And now I merge. It got smaller. What? Wait, did it? Huh? I'm confused. Did it? Yeah, it got a lot smaller. Strange. I guess I did remove some detail, but then I added this perturb, which is what I really wanted to be using this entire time. Displacement. Huh. It's a long upload. All right. Ready to go. Well, I say ready to go. Ready to start the server. And then wait for it to start. And then we'll be ready to go. This time we need to make sure not join until the world starts generating, because then I don't get a super slow start. Oh look, it's already done. Wow, imagine that. I don't understand this thing. Am I gonna fall to my death? I think I'm falling to my death. Oh, no, I'm on the ground. I just didn't get my chunk for some reason. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I died. I did die. I did die indeed. Some areas are damaged. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. All right. Starting to like what I see here. Yeah, I'm really liking that now. That straight line is very not straight anymore. Awesome. Okay. And it doesn't cost me to like severely distort the terrain or severely distort the shape of it. What am I trying to say? We shouldn't be getting any more of those blobs appearing outside of the area. And this is a cliff. But yeah. Not a very straight line anymore. At least no very long straight lines. That was the main issue. It'd be a very long straight line straight up the edge. Oh, this looks great. This is so much better already. And the good music, Halo. I'm very close to just getting rid of all the other songs in this playlist and just having it be Halo music all the time. I would listen to that. This is on the Ark, I believe. Yeah, this is the Ark. I hope I'm right. This track plays on the Ark in Halo 3. Let me verify. Nope. Halo CE on the mall. No. Halo CE. Halo CE. How am I getting confused with Halo 3? Halo CE, where does this play? This is a vehicle. A vehicle level. Whoa, it just stops here? This used to go all the way up in that mountain. Or did it? I don't know. Halo CE. What level? What level? What level? Is this keys? Is that the name of the yeah, this is keys? I think it's keys. I think it's keys, the open area with the sniper. Lock it in. Final answer. Keys. What is happening over here with this terrain? What is this? Very interesting. Okay. No, let's get the world gen. Ooh, I was almost gonna go negative, or almost gonna go to bed. Oh wait, no, it is going. Wait. Was I right next to some sand? And I just missed it? I missed it. I was right about to hit the sand and I missed it. Wait, negative 0.76 and it... Oh wow. It almost hit it. I guess it's not going to here. This is the maw, right? No, this is not the maw. Why don't I... This just means I need to play the game again. It's called Covenant Dance. It's also criminally short. 2 minutes. Should be like 5 minutes. Like I would just like this one song to loop one time through. That's all I'm asking. I don't want a 30-minute loop of it. Well, there had to be some right over here. Right around this corner. Right over this ridge, there'll be sand. Yeah, I think it is right over here. I get sand, right? I could be completely wrong. No, I think there was sand over this way. I say as the soil quality continues to increase. It's a very interesting area. Big flat spot. Right over here, we get sand. There will be sand. Yes, it's gonna happen. Yep, there it is. Okay, we found some more sand. Whew. And it is not a dead straight line again. Awesome. I mean, it's really straight. It's not dead straight. Exactly what I wanted. I need to find a spot where it gets particularly noisy. That's really nice looking. That's the kind of detail I was hoping to squeeze out of this. Although, we kind of have lost the little dots. I mean, it should still be possible to happen. Oh yeah, this is really nice. This line is just all over the place. It's not straight up at all. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. This is giving me Minecraft vibes, you know? I'm feeling like it feels like Minecraft. That's a good sign. Although this, I mean, I feel like I gotta figure something out with how land tends to do this. Right on the edges of the land, it's just a cliff straight into the water. It's probably not good to have, probably. That looks very nice. I think I need to increase the slope bias on the dirt. Well, also one thing that I'm still lacking is 3D noise. I still lack 3D noise. I think I should probably figure out how to incorporate that. Ooh, this is great. This is awesome. This is really nice. We still have these things. This happens. I like that. And this is all over the place. The line, it's not straight at all. It's really wobbly. Very wobbly. Honestly, it may not be enough. It may not be enough. This has got to be the first time I've seen this happen. And it's happened... Yeah, no. First time I've seen this happen for sure. 1 block indentation. It's also, I mean, it's also right next to a 1 block push out as well. Usually it's super consistent with how it varies. It won't go out 1 block and then come back in 1 later. So it may not be enough disturbance. Another one, single block. How does this look? Yeah, this looks nice. I could line it up, and it's still not a straight line. Still very clearly jagged, irregular. I don't know if I can get 3D noise in here though. This is incredibly sharp. This is just an actual spine next to the water. Huge. Yeah, this should be exposing a lot more stone. So I'll do that. I will also bump up the slope bias. Let me just show that. Grass on dirt. Slope bias 0.2. 35. Yeah? Alright, back here. Is there any other sand that appears? I think I also definitely need to bump up the disturbance or whatever it is. Distortion. The perturbation. Oh, here it is. This has got to be the mountain that I added. Wow, that's crazy. Hang on. This is just... really nice. I can tell you I've never seen that. And I'm glad I'm seeing it now in Minecraft. I've also noticed that even though it's topped with grass, it does get steep enough that it looks... You see a lot more of the dirt than the grass on top. And I suppose that means I don't need to worry about adding something like coarse dirt. Looking at rugged as well, rugged is like maxing out It's at 0.8. Very high. .9, yeah. It's still not steep enough, I think, for it to just be pure stone, though. So yeah, I feel like rugged definitely needs to be changed. Rugged's not very useful. It just gives me slope. It won't stay rugged when you're on top of the mountain. 0.98? Yeah, because this should... Yeah. It should definitely all be grass, I think, normally. Just have to climb that like a real survival player for a moment. And then it gets remarkably flat on top. This might be too big of a flat area, actually. What's our height at? 280. You see, rugged is now like almost back down to 0. Or -1. Yeah, it's -1 now. This is a surprisingly large flat area on top of this mountain. I think this is one that I added by hand. I say by hand. I drew a long line and said, hey, put a mountain here. And I put one there. Very smooth top mountain. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna fly. Yeah, when terrain gets above you, it just like turns brown. Which is what I wanted. I wanted to create that visually by adding coarse dirt. I could also look at elevation and say if elevation is really high, start putting stone or just coarse dirt, I suppose. But then I need to do the same thing again, where I add that distortion to it. Could I... I just thought of something. I could add that programmatically. I could add that to the code to distort these noise maps. Although I think I don't really want to do that. I think what I definitely want to do... I don't even know if I fully explained where I was going with that. So if I add coarse dirt at a certain elevation, elevation is a very smooth map. It changes very smoothly. It's not like soil where it'll have like jagged edges. It'll be very smooth. So I wonder if that would even really look too good. Or if that would just look very poor. To say like at 0.62 start putting coarse dirt on the ground. I could also just use the actual height map as well. It's funny, I'm stepping up here, but elevation is going down. Yeah, elevation is decreasing as I go over this way. It should start coming back up though. It's still going down. It's still going down. Wow. Elevation is incredibly blurred. Maybe we could have like a combination. Oh, it's coming back up again. Was I just actually not high enough? Weird. 0.56. Let's go back over this way. Yeah, 6.2. Wow, it's really blurred. Okay. That is an intense blur. The blur might be too much on elevation. I'm noticing that. Might be too much. My thought here is that I probably want to add something for the tops of these mountains for next. So I think the sand is spot on. I think that's exactly where it should be. The only thing will be changing perhaps the exact point value where it starts. Yeah. This is really weird. Super flat up here. When I say weird, it's not a bad thing. Something that I've not seen before. I think it looks like this because this is a really low roughness area that has nonetheless been bumped up substantially in height. We can see where it gets 280? Wow, okay. We can even go over this way and see where it definitely gets more rough, yet still stays really high. Yep. Very tall terrain, very up and down all over the place. Did I look at this sand? I think I did. So I'm thinking about doing something, well, let's do the math on that. Let me see. So 0.6 plus 1 divided by 2.8. 300 times point, or 330 times 0.8. 264 minus 30. 234 is technically where elevation reaches 0.6. Which makes no sense because I'm at like 255 and elevation is 0.5. Huh. Maybe elevation is blurred way too much. What if I can use height map? What if I can do something? No, I can't really do math. I just have the values, and I say, okay, start putting coarse dirt here. This does also mean that if I have something like that, sand will naturally be replaced with coarse dirt, right? Well, I suppose sand can be replaced with gravel. That'd be a lot of gravel. Do I have that right? Do I have the math right? I think I have the math very wrong. What's 0.5? Oh no, I need to add 30, not subtract 30. What am I doing? 277. So, oh yeah, 0.5 is 277. Elevation of 0.5. Really? Elevation of 0.5 is 277? Yeah, I suppose so. Because 0 is like 160 something. So I could say at an elevation of 0.5, I guess. start putting down coarse dirt. All right, let's check that one. So I've made a couple tweaks. I increased that. Next one is to have, what is it, coarse dirt? Would it make sense for coarse dirt to sit on top of dirt? Or just have like coarse dirt just be like a very thin layer of dirt? Yeah, that's probably makes more sense. For it to just be a thin layer. So then we'll put this on top. We'll replace this with sand. Coarse dirt. Height 2. We'll just 0.5, I guess. Conditions. Elevation, minimum value of 0.5. So when it hits 0.5, it starts putting it down. Theoretically, I can also put down height map as well. Elevation has to be 0.5, but height map also has to be a certain value. So I'll do that. Height map also has to be a value of minimum value is, what was 0.5? 0.5 was why do I have two things open? What was that? Get out of here. 0.5 is 277. So, but height also needs to be, we'll say like 250. Spread 10. I think this is accurate, right? Max value, min value is null, default min 1. Wait. No, yeah, it's minimum value. Minimum value is not null. Spread indeed. And this should be divided by 2, right? Yeah. Cut in half. Max value. Otherwise default max at 1. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what I want. A minimum of 250, so height needs to be 250 and elevation needs to be 0.5. So we need to be in an area where it's reaching like 270, but also it still needs to be at least 250 blocks high vertically. So we're not going to place coarse dirt below 250, but we're also not going to place it if the whole area is like flat 250. So yeah, we just want it to be like peaks. I think I also still kind of want some stone, so slow it down, one at a time, So we'll just have this. And I forgot I was supposed to take a break. We're at 3 hours now, so I'll do a break at 3 hours then. Okay. Stop the server. Oh, and I was going to increase the perturbation. So we'll flip over here. Displacement. We'll crank this up to 20. 20. And I'll rebuild all those. But first, I'm going to start by... Okay. I can build like 3 of these while it's trying to reconnect here. Why does that first one go so fast? It's still trying to connect. Oh, there it goes. Insane. Oh, and I'm gonna die when I rejoin again because I was flying really high in the air. Dang. So we increase the displacement slightly. And then we're also adding, I increase the slope bias for grass on dirt. It's still lower than half, but should get a little bit more exposed stone on the side of, on cliff sides. Sand should be a little bit more fuzzy on the edges. And who knows, maybe I'll get those dots back, which would be kind of nice. I kind of like that appearing. I think it was a bad thing. And now we're going to have coarse dirt in the mountains. Drag this over here. Will the windows stay here next time? No. It moves back to wherever it wants to be. Okay. Time to merge. Nice. Now I can upload file. All right, we got a megabyte back in size. Or, well, more like half a megabyte in size. Okay. We are... Ooh! Before I do that, I almost forgot to upload the new thing. That would have been sad. Let me add the new configuration where we have added coarse dirt. Excellent. Okay. Now we can start. And promptly witness myself falling to my death. Alright, good. I'm gonna fall on my death and die. Yep, there it is. Oh, I lived. Oh, and we're immediately on coarse dirt. Excellent. Excellent. I have noticed something immediately kind of unfortunate. which I don't know how I didn't think of it before. Yeah, it's not very good. So this is not what I expected at all. This is not what I expected to happen at all. Although it absolutely makes sense why it happens. Just have a clean line through the terrain. So, good thing is, height map works. I can depend on the height map and it works. Single layer here. Dirt on stone. How did I not see this one coming? How did I not see this coming? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Also, slope bias might be a little too high because it is doing this weird thing. I was hoping what would happen is elevation would be way above it, where it needed to be, and elevation would help it vary the placement of this. I'm clearly very wrong about that. Elevation is not, in fact, helping this. Although I did just think of something. I could make it so that at a certain elevation, instead of placing grass that's like, deep, like this, we place grass that is just like grass and dirt, and then have like the 0.5 slope bias, or maybe that's too high, but same slope bias, so that now we start with significantly less dirt on the ground. I'm looking for anywhere where it varies, and it does not vary anywhere at all. Yeah, 0.5 happens. Let's see where 0.5 happens. Still changing quite smoothly. Because what happens is it hits 0.5 before we hit the height. So it seems like it was actually kind of close on the guess. So perhaps elevation just needs to be higher. So instead of 0.5, maybe like 0.52. Maybe 0.52. Yeah, then we'd start getting it here. I wonder if this spot over here, where it's flatter. Yeah, we would be getting it here too, even before that. So 0.52 maybe? Or maybe even 0.53. Maybe we'll say 0.55. Let's say let's go well above it first. So 0.55. Elevation 0.55. and spread. Yeah, spread of 10. Although, I mean, spread doesn't actually do anything currently. It really doesn't do anything. Because it's still going to be lined up so that precisely the value that I type in here, it flips. Because it's a yes or no. There's no blend. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of spread. There's actually no reason to have that listed like that. And I mean, just 250 as well there. Okay. 0.55 slope bias. Maybe I'll make this 3 and leave that at 0.5. Okay. Alright. Let me make sure I'm on the ground this time, so I don't just instantaneously die when I rejoin. Yep. And I didn't go look at the sand, which I was supposed to go do. Forgot to go look at the sand. But I just have to upload this new configuration, which I'm sure that I saved. Delete the region files and then reboot. Or shut it down, delete region files, reboot. Okay. Alright. Very fast this time. Didn't have to generate and upload an image this time. Although I very much think I might decrease the amount of blur that is placed on the elevation map. Okay, looks like we're ready. See how it looks. Not a great start. Alright, what do we got here? Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. Immediately, I'm seeing what I was looking for. But somehow we're not loading chunks again anymore? Okay. I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, okay, it did not immediately die. Can I please load chunks around me? Please? Great. Okay, this is great. This is immediately great. This is immediately great. This is really what I wanted here. Although it has like the inverse effect now. So because it's so blurred, I mean, this looks great. I like this. I like this for sure. We still have our hard line. We're at 250. We won't go under, which looks like I was right on the spot with that. Also made it 3 deep, and for some reason it's still exactly 1. Or was it just actually 2? Maybe a little slightly flatter spot here. This is 1 block variation. Oh no, we still got big lines over there. Wow, okay, so something is really wrong with the slope. The second that there's any variation around an area, it just instantly goes crazy. Did I implement that wrong? I don't think I did. Well, okay. So we got a spot that looked nice, and all the rest of it does not look nice. So does that mean my height is too low? Oh, I keep just pressing F3 like I'm gonna see it there. Where's my elevation? Like, what's wrong here? Elevation is quite high. Maybe it is my height now that it's too low. Maybe 240 would be more appropriate. I don't know, because if I suppose what I really want to do is I want to have height be really low as like an ultimate cutoff, but then leave elevation to have the most control over it. Because yeah, we're still at 0.6 up here, which is really, really high. At what point over in this area do we drop out of our elevation? We're still not out of it. Maybe I have to bring it all the way down to 200. That's like too much though. That is a little too much. I don't know. I think I need to blur elevation less. I think that's definitely a big thing I need to do. Blur elevation less. This looks... Yeah, because if I blur it less, we'll get more dirt coming down the mountain. Because this looks right. This is what I want. I want something like this to be happening here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do like the same thing again where I distort it, right? And this is nice too. Also, that slope bias thing is crazy. I think I'm thinking of the numbers wrong. Let me go look at this real quick. Compute local slope is A10. Flat slopes return 0 while infinitely vertical returns 1.0. So this is what I want. Which means the values that I actually work with are a lot smaller. Ugh. Yeah. So let's pull up Desmos and nearly crash my computer doing so, apparently. Thank you for giving me my eyesight back. So 2 A10, what is it? I can't remember what Desmos is. Desmos A10. Arc10YX. I want A10 though. where I provide it at one value. I can't remember how I did this. How did I write that out? Maybe it does, maybe it will take a single value. A10 over pi. I should bring this over. I don't know why I forgot to do that. Oops. Staring at nothing. Okay. So now we've got x-axis, y-axis 0, well, up to 1.1. So 0.5 isn't even 0.5. What? Wait, did I do this wrong? Wait, what? Because yeah, it's supposed to go up to 1. Wait, did I do this wrong? Wait, what? 2 times... Huh? Is this the right function? Arctan? I think it is. Something's clearly wrong though. Because wait, which way does this go in? Let me... Can I do... Wait, can I do this? Why? X equals. Okay. Ah. Here we go. Yeah. This is actually what's happening to my function. At a value of 0.5, I hit 1. And I'm stripping the whole thing. So when I use... Man, this rain is really going. Let me just fly up a little bit. Okay. So I think this is what I did. This is the equivalent of what I've created here. So compute local slope. Well, actually... Oh, right. No, I see what's happening here now, actually. I just figured it out. So, it's not this. It is actually this. And Huh. Bring that to 0. Bring that to negative 0.1. Sure. 1.1. We'll make this like 10. Yeah? Yeah. So the x value that I'm putting in is the actual difference in height. These are the differences in height. So the difference in height of 1, we're looking at 0.5. We're immediately looking at cutting off half the height when a block is one block higher, which is not what we want to do. So does this function need to be adjusted? Do I need to do x over 2? Extend it out? Perhaps. 2x over 2. Now when do we look at removing half the blocks? At 2. So when we step up 2 blocks, we're looking at removing half the blocks. And slope bias would be like, if I put in 1, I would say, yes, I want to remove half the blocks. If I put in 0.5, I'd be like, no, I want to remove a quarter of the blocks. Ah, I see. So the slope bias is actually this number on the bottom. That's really what's happening here. So the slope bias of 0.5, this is what we're doing, right? 0.1, this is what we're doing. 0, flat line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0.1 is the most extreme, right? At a single block, we're looking to remove, or 1 is the most extreme. We're looking to remove it immediately. So 0.5 with a 1 block difference. I mean, this still doesn't make sense because clearly what I'm seeing is that a 1 block difference is, well, I mean, this isn't applying it here. This is applying it out here. We'll say times b. Add a slider for b. 0 to 1. This is what this does. So 0.5. Aha! This is my mistake. Because this isn't what I want. This is what I'm actually doing when I run this, when I run the code. What I really want to do is I want to do this multiplication in here. Okay. How can I incorporate that? Slope bias, height for the calculation, 0, 1 vertical. So I'm gonna do this multiplication. Yes, slope bias. Yeah. Huh. I understand. So, compute local slope. Yeah, we only do this per block. So I actually need to pass this into that function. Is what I really need to do. This needs to happen inside the slope biased height. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm back. And I forgot to take my break. I'm so silly. I'm so stupid. I need to set a timer and properly stop myself. Okay. So exact formula. Yeah. The primary reason this function is this. By the slope bias, and then we do this. Yep. Yep. Okay. And now here I actually don't want to run this because I want to just return neighbors length. Move that line. Actually, copy that whole thing. And then inside, well, I'm pressing all kinds of buttons on my keyboard. Inside here, slope biased height. What I do is I take negative slope bias. Wait. Well, I want to do a straight. Hang on. So if I look at this, if I also bring this to -1, what happens? I mean, I don't know what else I expected, to be honest. I don't really know what I expected there, but also this is actually times b, xb here, like this. That is really weird. That is interesting looking. That looks so interesting. Okay. So when I use this here, slope bias is less than 0. Yeah, we just do that. Just paste that here. Be like that. We do what are we working with here? Yeah, we're working with doubles. So let's do this. It would be 2 times math.a10, another parenthesis. Those would be multiplied together, divided by math.pi. Yes, so this is where it would be. And I just want to verify that this is how we do it, right? Slope bias tight, yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah, just have the function written out here. The A10 total slope, or yeah. Divided by pi, right? Cool. I think this will get us, get the slope to be functioning correctly. Somehow I messed that up. Somehow I messed that up. I wonder if that ever had anything to do with this. No, it didn't. It didn't. The patches are still just completely messed up, and I don't know why. Well, I guess I haven't tested it lately, so it could have miraculously fixed itself. But I doubt it. Okay. Let's try this. And I've changed the code, so I need to rebuild it. And sand. I still haven't looked at sand. So let's go find some sand. Oh, look, I found the sand. Let's see if the distortion is more intense now. I did increase it by kind of a significant number, though. That's nice. Well, I think here it's definitely not a spot where it's a very intense change. Okay, okay. Now we're getting something a little all over the place now. The oasis is still there. Excellent. Although honestly, it doesn't look like it really added more to it. It looks the same. Maybe it did get a little bit, but it still looks mostly the same to me. Actually, I distinctly remember there being a spot here where there was one, and now there's... I mean, I guess they're still there, but they're really hidden. How does this look? Definitely a jagged line now. I don't really want to increase it again and re-upload it. So I'll leave it there for now, I think. But okay. This is done. So now the slope bias is actually properly computed, which I messed that up before. Oh wait, no, I want to do this. That one. There we go. Okay. And then that one. Okay. All right. Oh, and I didn't land on the ground before I stopped. Ah, I might be fine. I might be fine. One thing I actually wanted to do was to reduce the blur of the noise map, of the elevation map. So I will also do that, actually. I will definitely do that one, because that one's an easy one to do. That one's a very easy one to do. So let's come up to elevation. Okay. This one. Yeah, see? This is perhaps too blurry. So, let's turn it down a little bit. 50. $30. Yeah. 30 perhaps. Oh, okay, 50. 50. We'll do 50. I'll do 50. And that does technically influence all of these again. I'm just gonna only do the one. I'll just click right the disk. There we go. Head over to Photoshop. Expand the image and then save it, upload it. Whole drill. This is really funny with the chat just being HHH all over the place. I'm gonna leave it. It's funny to me. Okay. Saved. Let's upload that file. A lot of clicking around. Hue music is so good. Why? How did they do it? How did they do it? How did they make it so good? I don't understand. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Map's been changed, map's been uploaded. Did I make a change to this? I think I might have. So I'll upload that just to be safe. No change in file size, so maybe I did not. Okay. Man, I've got, okay. I've got the lights set up. I've got the tools. I need to do a proper run through of Halo on a stream. I really want to do it. I think what I said last time is I wanted to wait till I had more viewers to do it. What should I do? I ask myself. What should I do? Should I just play it to no one and just enjoy it? Make a video of it, for sure. Oh man, I want to. I wanted to do it for Halo Infinite because I was highly optimistic that Halo Infinite would be such a good campaign that it would be worth playing through 4 and 5 just to play 6 on release. How long would that take me? It took me a couple days, right? Like a full week to play through every game. Oh man, I really want to. I really, really want to. All right. Okay. Files uploaded, server started. I can flip over and we can join and fall to my death and die. It's it's so funny how I hit the ground and it's just a full second passes, like a full moment passes, and then I die. It's like psh, dead. Very funny. Hilarious to me. Where's the sand? Wait, shouldn't there have been sand right where I appeared? Huh. At least now we can go inspect the surface thing, because apparently it's been like actually completely broken and not working correctly at all. Oh, this is all covered now. I mean, yeah, I mean this should probably be like a full 3 down. Yeah. It's not a very steep slope here. Ooh, this one's a very steep slope, technically. 3, okay. No steep slopes yet. Oh, coarse dirt should be appearing up here. What is this straight line again? Ah, it seems like it isn't working again. That is weird. It should be 3 blocks deep here. It's 3 blocks deep here. I mean, that maybe not, but... Oh, this is just 2 now. Wait, what did I have it set to? Grass on dirt. Is it 1 grass and 3 dirt? Yeah, it's 1 grass and 3 dirt. I did fix it, right? Yeah, I fixed it. This is just completely wrong. Okay, so there's no variation here. And yeah, it's 3 deep. And then all around it, it's exactly 1. Because I just changed the function to be this. This is the function now. At an average of 1 block difference, it should be removing a third of it. So it should be removing 1 block. It should be like 2 coarse dirt. And I didn't flip over. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh well. Coarse dirt, height 3. Yeah. Slope bias 0.5. Yeah. Did it like not actually build it or something? Did that happen? Was that a possibility? Just didn't actually build it. Maybe I actually forgot to build it. Maybe I changed it and I actually forgot to build it. Yeah. Perhaps it's possible that no surface cover. Because when I store it with, I can't even read it here. I can see it here. Surface cover normal height 1. Wait, height 1? Okay, so that's the problem. It is saving with a height of 1. Why does it do that? Because as soon as there's a slope, it immediately calculates that. Okay. So there was a mistake here. My fault. It is clearly saving with a height of 1. It's correctly expanding it, where it says that the cover's 3 coarse dirt, but then it says that the height is 1, which is wrong. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, this is what I create here. I'm technically doing this. Normal list out of material with a height. I pass 2 at a certain height. Yeah, but then I manually do this. Minimum value between height and covered out size. Oh my gosh. So what I need to do is I need to not use this one here. 3 uses. Wait, yeah. Wait, what? No, I do the height here. Wait. Here. Smaller value between cover. Oh. Well, why do I do it like that? That clearly causes problems. So I pass 2 at a height. I'm confused. I just don't. Well, okay, hang on. Maybe lower than cover dot size, but not greater. Okay, so what I'll do is this. I'll do this. Between expanded cover and this. So this is just in case I say something like, because I remember what I wanted to do with this was essentially say, yeah, if cover dot size is greater than height, return cover. Basically, I wanted to allow it so that I can provide a surface cover that is larger than the height and then specify a smaller height, which is what the purpose of this is. So that we ensure that height always stays under this value. So we can use a smaller height with more cover. And the purpose of that is so that slope bias would have a sliding window effect. Yeah. I believe that still happens. I can't remember. I get a little confused. Return the last blocks. Yeah, this. This produces a sliding window. So you could say, I want a surface cover with 4 sand, 2 sandstone. And then you say, I actually want the height to be 4. And then you have a negative, or you have a slope bias, which what only does is it takes it off the top. Or when it's negative, I cannot remember. Oh my gosh. This is not good. This is not good that I don't remember what this does. This is really bad. That's really, really bad. I should know exactly what this does. And I keep hitting my microphone. Okay, this is pretty bad. It's been a while. I need to review that clearly because I don't remember what it is. But yeah, well, this should work now. I did just fix it, I believe. I don't know. It's late. Gosh, this is why I need to start streaming earlier. Because doing this code where it's math related. All code is math, but specifically where I actually have a math function that I'm operating on, and I'm running an algorithm to select. It's a bad idea to work on it late at night. It's a really bad idea. Ooh. I need to check something real quick. Am I good on chess moves here? Yeah, I'm good. Wow. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just very happy about my my moves here. Excellent. This is pretty good. Okay. Sorry. These positions all look pretty hopeless for my opponents. But I gotta play a move tonight, or else I'm gonna run out of time. What did he move there? Oh, he put his knight there? Okay, weird. That's actually pretty funny. My opponent blunders up. Well, I mean, it actually doesn't blunder a pawn. That's defended. Never mind. I can't actually play that move. Okay. Alright. I need to play this soon. Oh, what are we at? We're past 4 hours? Oh, wow. Look at that. We're past 4 hours. What did I just do? It's definitely too late. I'm trying to fix the slope bias. That's what I was trying to fix. So, I think I did just fix it. Well, actually, this time it wasn't an issue with the slope bias. It was a problem where I was doing something else stupid. And hopefully I was floating low enough to the ground that I don't die when I rejoin. But I think I will. It is quite likely. All right. I need to delete the region files. My mind actually just starts shutting down, or my mind just starts shutting down this late at night. This is why I need to stream earlier in the day. And why I should have played my chess moves a while ago, because now I'm gonna probably make a bad choice. And play a dumb move. Okay. Should be good to join. Never mind, apparently it was not saved. Oh my gosh. Well, I can look at that height 3. Yeah, okay. Well, the problem that I had is now fixed. And it is doing a really, really horribly, painfully slow load again. Still 0% on spawn. It normally, it prints out like progress updates. It normally prints out like 5 progress updates at 0, and then it says 100. And this time it printed out like 50, 0% progress updates. Okay, but I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Ooh, I'm alive. Look, and I see more than one block of stone, or more than one block of coarse dirt. Excellent. And we are still getting This one has quite a bit of variation, so yeah, it's just 2. Okay. This one was also just 2. Nice. This one should probably be all 3. Yep. All 3 on that one too. Any like extreme slopes here? No, I'm not really seeing any extreme slopes. Let's go to the other side of this. So I think this goes off into water. And just to double check that a single, yep, okay. So I've completely fixed the slope bias thing. Also, I still have just a straight line across. Yeah. I don't know if there's a spot anywhere over here that it actually varies in an appealing looking way. Okay, let's go this way a little bit. I think this comes back up, goes back up over here. Nice, it does. I wonder if now that I've reduced the blur, if I need to change the height cutoff. This is all a straight line now. This didn't used to be a straight line before. Let's go look. Where do we start getting 0.55? All the way down here. Yeah, all the way down here. Let me just check the math again. So 1.55 divided by 2. Wait. Yeah, 255 minus 30. Okay, so 0.55 correlates to 225 on the height map, which I'm slightly over that. So none of the values are way off, actually. I think I was already way off earlier. I think there's a spot back here that used to be that was an actual gradual change that I was hoping for. Yeah, elevation is always at the value it needs to be by the time we hit this, so there's no variation at all. And kind of what I wanted to actually happen was that places where it gets steeper like this, the coarse dirt kind of runs down a bit. I dug that out earlier. Okay. Well, I suppose I'll leave this here for tonight. I need to get off and go to sleep. And next time I'm going to start. If I'm going to do streams, I need to do them a bit earlier in the day. I absolutely need to do them earlier in the day. This is just a recipe for disaster. If I keep working late like this, because I'm going to keep making mistakes, they're going to stack up, and I'm not going to notice them until later. Okay. Well, thank you for everyone who has come to watch. Really appreciate it. Let's see if we can do a raid. See if anyone's crazy enough to be streaming at this time of night. Yes. We got one here. Alright. So we're going to go raid someone who's probably going to stop immediately after I raid them. But, alright. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you guys later.